bumper, for some reason, got lost somewhere on the way. So is electric, and that thing's like $3,000. And I was about to say, send this thing right back to GoPro, but you know, you wanted to play this thing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna continue working on our Mustang, and then if we can get that thing wrapped up with, we're gonna jump on to our BMW over there. This guy's super excited for it. I don't know, you know, it's a fun car. It's got some awesome stuff going on with it. You ordered up all the suspension components on there. This guy stayed up super late ordering all the parts for it. The new wheels, got some wider wheels for it too, and stuff like that. Wheels. So that's super cool. We also got all the wheels for the Mustang. We got a 6 setup. It's coming in with the tires and everything. So we're gonna try and wrap it up on the Mustang and then probably jump over onto the BMW. We might not be able to wrap it up on this Mustang here because we ordered up the rear bumper and the front bumper. The front bumper says it's going to be here in a couple of days, but it's still not here for some reason. And then the rear bumper, for some reason, got lost somewhere on the way, so we only got that rear diffuser that came in. But you know, we're just going to scrap the idea of buying the new bumper. I don't want to wait another couple of weeks. So we're going to try and save this old one. It was bent and just kind of tossed into the interior of the car. So we're going to let it sit here in the sun. Maybe it'll warm up and become a little more soft, and we're going to be able to toss it on there. And we're also not able to put this entire thing together because I did break that top tail light. I'm going to try to run to the dealership, see if they can help us out with one, pick one up right away. That way we can put this entire interior together, put all the windshields in there. This is going to be pretty much ready to go. But we have a lot of work to do, so we're just kind of going to, you know, go on with our day, see how this goes, just get a lot of stuff done today. Alright guys, so we fit the old bumper on pretty good. We tried to fit it on before we weren't filming, but it wouldn't go on because I think this diffuser is just super bent. It is the toughest part. This plastic just warms up and it goes on super easy. So I think we're gonna have to go with the new diffuser.
This thing's just shot.
It's cracked a little bit in some places, so we're gonna go with the new one.
It's out of shape completely.
Pull this bumper off again, put the new diffuser on there, and put it right back on there. All right, guys, so we gave this thing a bit of a test drive. It's an absolute beast. We're like so used to driving all these Priuses, and this thing feels like an absolute beast. But we put all this thing together. We got the rear windshield, the side windshields, the new front windshield came along super good. The entire interior got assembled, the rear end. We're gonna have to leave it off for today, move on to the BMW because we have the front end that needs to be assembled, and we also have to buff this thing out. But pretty much it's ready to go. So let's leave it off for today, put this thing back in the garage, and then move on to the BMW. All right, let's try starting this thing up. Gunshot tune on it or something.
Dude, I love that the flaps, just the tune is all adaptive.
Dude, it's got what? It's got the equal comfort mode, it's got the sport mode, it got the
Sport Plus. Once you put it into Sport Plus, the turbo spools up.
It's super straight pipe, but what, they kept the valves on this thing?
Yeah, the valve is still in there. It closes and opens. I mean, we're so not familiar with this car, but we're gonna get there.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, so let's move on to this BMW. Once again, we're gonna go over this entire thing. This is a 2015 BMW 435i, completely straight pipe. I know there was records from Carfax and stuff like that. All these records that the car's been completely rebuilt about like what, 10, 15,000 miles ago?
It was like 10,000 miles ago, complete engine rebuilt, new head, new block, new crank, which is super awesome. And the engine mounts are also brand new, so they tell us it's all done the right
I guess
way.
somebody was trying to break it in, trying to, put some miles on this thing and completely ran it off the road. We don't know what happened to this thing, but the damages just aren't so bad. There's some suspension stuff going on with this thing, but if you just take a look at the engine, there's no leaks. As you know, I've had a 328i. This thing's just constantly leak, but this thing is super fresh. The engine looks like it was just completely rebuilt, which is an amazing thing, and it went for super cheap on Copart. That's why we got it. We usually don't deal with German cars. We're into Priuses and American muscle type of stuff. But it's time to switch something up, time to get a fun car. This is definitely a keeper. This thing is gonna be super cool. There's not too much to spend on repairing this thing, so we're definitely gonna keep it, have a ton of fun with it, and bring you guys along with us. And when this thing came in, we've seen, we were trying to take a look at this broken rim, and then we've seen a ton of tire marks, just straight up layers of just tire marks.
Burning these tires. On the tire itself, you can see like uneven tread from the burnouts. But
so it's only gonna continue. We're gonna keep adding layers to this thing, But let's go ahead and tear into this front end suspension. This is probably what we're worried about the most. Some of this wiring, the headlight wiring got torn out.
Yeah,
this
dude.
Little ABS.
That's the junction box for these ABS and the speed sensor.
So I wonder if you can actually go inside and pull the plug out of there from the
We'll check it out later. I hope we can. If not, we just have to put some protection in this wire. It's not broken, it's just the protection is ripped off, but we'll see what we can do. We did see the inner tie rod. Look at this, it's completely chopped off.
I was freaking out, man. I thought we were gonna have to swap out the entire steering rack, which is electric.
$3,000.
And that thing's like $3,000. And I was about to say, send this thing right back to Copart, but you wanted to play this thing. Super fun, I definitely agree. But we already got most of the suspension components except the inner tie rod, I think you said.
It's on the way.
It's on the way, but I think today we're just gonna tear into this thing, do as much as we can, and then, we're just gonna go from there. So let's go ahead, tear into this thing completely, and then we'll just see how it goes. Alright guys, so we pulled the rear wheel off, and there's also some damage here. We didn't even see it. The spring seat took some damage. You can see some cracked paint here and stuff like that. And then this trailing arm, and I think one of these trailing arms is also bent. So we're gonna have to order up a couple more parts. So let's go ahead and tear this thing completely apart.
All right, guys, so we took the whole front end suspension off. The back as well, we took the wheel off. There's not as much damage in the back, but the front, we got some control arms that are completely broken. Aluminum parts, but yeah, they are snapped off. So we had to use some heat. It was like rusted in and just bent, but no frame damage here, luckily, just suspension. But we're just gonna grab new parts, toss everything in. The headlight, all this stuff is just cracked and destroyed.
Dude, these are some like crazy over-designed headlights.
Yeah,
I
they
think
look
these are
awesome.
laser beam, and there's like what, $500 online for one of these things.
They're pretty pricey.
This ain't your regular American car, man. This stuff is
Right.
crazy here.
But front bumper completely gone. We already put one on order. It's gonna be a nice looking one. This right here is some kind of frame for the radiator. I think we can fix that
right
That's
away.
Not even an issue. But this project is coming along pretty good.
We got the what? We got some damage over here. Talk about this a little more. What even is that?
Yeah, this is probably like, I can't even tell, probably some
sort of
sequence
headlight
or module for the headlight. It goes into the harness for the headlight plug, so I'm assuming this is definitely not savable. I don't know if we can cut this and snip it and just
We're gonna have
put
to
some
figure
heat
it
shrink
out.
on there. But this wire, I'm kind of scared about this one. I don't even know where this came from.
What are those for?
This is the ABS and the speed sensor. One is for the brake wear. It detects like low brakes.
Who even needs that?
Right, but I hope we can trace this down and see where it connects and just replace this whole harness. I couldn't find one, but if anybody has an idea, throw your thoughts in the comments. Help us out to find what this is. But I hope we can figure that out. But it's getting super late for today. We got a bunch of stuff knocked out in the Mustang. You guys seen, we put the whole rear end, the interior together. We ripped into the BMW, got a bunch of stuff down here. We're gonna hop on ordering all the parts, suspension, some front end parts. But I think it's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out our Instagram, give us a follow, and we'll see you in the next one.